This video shows you how to replace a worn or damaged switch box for your cast iron saw. The procedure applies to the CNS, PCS, and ICS, as well as the older CB saw with serial numbers of 0525 and higher. Have the new switch box on hand before beginning the procedure. To begin, as always, take precautions before working on the saw. In particular, for an electrical procedure such as this, make sure the power is disconnected. Turn off the saw. Remove the lockout key. Unplug the saw. And if you have the industrial cabinet saw, turn off and lock the disconnect switch. First, you'll open the old box to disconnect the power and control cables. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the 7 screws that hold the box housing halves together. Pull off the left side housing. It's possible the start-stop paddle will travel with the left housing. If so, push it out of the housing. Unscrew the 2 screws that hold the power cable, and then unplug the cable. Squeeze the tabs on the connector, and then unplug the saw control cable. Remove the 2 screws that hold the cable strain relief bar, and then remove the bar. Pull the cables away from the box. Use the 5mm hex key to remove the screws that attach the box to the mounting bracket. There are 2 screws on the left and 2 on the right. Support the box as you take out the last screw. Remove the box. You'll reuse the mounting screws and the lock washers. Set aside. You can discard the other parts. Unpackage the new switch box. Two bypass keys should be included. As you did with the old switch box, remove the 7 screws from the new box. Remove the left-hand housing. Remove the strain relief bar. There's a dust plug in the middle cable opening. Optionally, to keep the plug from falling while you handle the box, you can remove and set aside for the moment. Install a bypass key. Position the new switch box on the bracket. Use the 4 mounting screws and lock washers to attach the box to the bracket. Plug in the power cable. Tighten the screws. Plug in the saw control cable. Make sure the connectors are fully connected. Install or make sure the dust plug is in the middle opening. Next, you'll place the cables in their openings and attach the strain relief bar. Note the orientation of the bar. The shorter side of the bar goes up. Place the power cable in the upper opening and the control cable in the lower opening. To make sure the cables aren't pulled too tightly within the box, just match the indents in the cable insulation from the previous installation to the strain relief bar. There should be little to no tension on the connectors. Make sure the cables are fully in their openings and that you aren't pinching the cables. Make sure the start-stop paddle is fully seated on its pivot. Also, make sure the linkage is seated in its groove. Place the left half of the housing against the right half. Make sure the housing halves are tight together with no gap. Confirm the start-stop paddle engages properly. Install the screws. Note the location of the two shorter screws. To finish, you'll test the new switch box. In the case of the industrial cabinet saw, unlock and turn on the disconnect switch. Plug in the saw. Make sure that the tabletop and blade are clear and that the blade is ready to spin. Turn on the saw. If the switch box is connected properly, the saw will initialize as normal. The red LED should stop flashing, leaving a solid green LED. Now you'll make sure that the blade spins up. Pull the start-stop paddle to spin the blade. Push the start-stop paddle to the off position. Let the blade come to a complete stop and then turn off the saw. That's it. You have learned how to replace a damaged or worn switch box for your contractor saw, professional cabinet saw, or industrial cabinet saw. If you have questions, contact SawStop Service.